Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to the LTP Lounge, episode number 55. Man, we've done 55 of these already. Hey,
Crazy.
welcome. Crazy. My name is Mark. I'm one of the co-hosts here. Although it says Udi, Tremasha of Puppets, I'm going to fix that.
You need to fix that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we have
And then
a producer.
sitting to the left of me right now is Udi, the Tremasha of Puppets. How's it going, man?
It's gone. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah. All right. So tonight we're talking about Gordon Ramsay food items and how that impacts downtown Disney,
Mhm.
and also talk about other food stuff around the park. And whoever's in the chat, whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll do it. But let's roll the introduction. All right. We're back. We're back. I quickly changed it as we were doing our introduction music. So now it's just more
Good thing you can do
LTP
that.
Lounge.
Like, I would have. I do like that when
Yeah.
I.
Don't know what it is. Well, hey, welcome. If you're watching this, we are the LTP Lounge. Our main thing is the Leave and Today podcast. It's the audio podcast. It comes out every other Monday, and we've been doing that for 10 years. Episode 250 is coming up in a few days. We're going to record that. And this is just like a video companion to that. Every week, Udi and I get together, and we want to talk to you, all the listeners, and build this community. And sometimes we have guests. Often we have guests. Tonight we have no one on, which is great. That's fine. And we love talking about the parks, all the latest news. And you can catch us on other podcasts like Theme Park Conductors podcast, his video show, and Hollow Gelato. We're going to be regulars on there every other week. And we were there last night for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely fun. So it looks like we've got someone in the house tonight. Oh, last thing we need is two Udis. Well, Jason, you have not met Derek. If you meet Derek, then you're gonna know there's two Udis.
Yeah. Don't tell him. Don't ever let him hear you say that, because he will come after you.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. There aren't two Udis. There's only one. Derek. They look a little bit alike, but they definitely don't act alike.
No, we're different. We're very different.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. So yeah, I mean, if you get a chance, do click and subscribe to this channel. We've got 86 followers. Let's get to 90 before July is up. That's only
That'd be
4
fun.
more. So, yeah. So, and we got to keep doing it. And, this is how we're doing it. We don't have our daily videos like everyone else does, but
Yeah,
we
I
try.
ain't got time for that.
No, man, I don't have time for that.
Not right now.
Not right now, anyways. All right. So yeah, I mean, so last night we're on Hollow Gelato's video chat, and it's been great getting to know other content creators. I don't know if we're content creators or not. Are we content creators?
Technically, yeah, but I don't know. When it comes to that, content creators, I would say yes, we are, because we create content. But I don't
Yes.
know. I feel like I call myself a podcaster.
Yeah.
Because to me, a content creator is someone who's constantly, that's what they do. I mean, like George and and Conductor, they're pumping out videos and doing stuff, so they're much more into it. I feel like we're podcasters, so we do our podcast, and it's a small extension of that. So I mean, technically, I guess, yeah, but I don't know. I don't consider myself that. I'm a guy who does a lot of that. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. We are content because we do create content, but we're not in the video space so much. I mean,
No.
Do you think if we lived? This is probably Jason has a comment. Oh, You can't change sides. That screws me up. Hey, Seth.
Hey,
All
so,
right,
I
hold
know
on.
that's all Mark, man. I don't mess with that. Hey, there we go.
There you go, Seth. You happy now?
It's the small things, Mark. It's the small things.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at something real quick. I was gonna ask you something that as I was typing this up about content, and now I forgot because I got sidetracked with changing that thing. Let me ponder that real quick. We're not content creators, although I think. Oh no, that I know what it was. Do you think if we lived like where Tahoe is from us, about an hour and 15 minutes, do you think that you and I would be creating content at the parks?
Oh,
Would
fair.
we? Yeah, about an hour and 15 away.
Probably. I mean, I feel like it would be a far easier thing to do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get why George is there all the time, and even Conductor. I mean, they're right there.
Yeah.
An hour and a half from the park. I would be there probably every other weekend, whenever, or I would then definitely have an AP, because then I'd be like, okay, well, I'll be going in at night. Like, I'd get off work and be like, I'm going to the park. Like, it would be not a big deal. Yeah, an hour drive for me is like drop in the bucket.
A drop in the bucket.
Drop in the bucket. Hour and 10, hour and 15. Okay.
Okay.
But,
Well, what kind of stuff would you want to cover there?
You know, that's an interesting question. I feel like I would want to be different from what I feel is the vast majority of content creators that are constantly covering the minutia of the park. You know what I mean? Like, constantly, like, oh, this new and that new, and which is fine. I mean, I appreciate that, because we get a lot of info from that, and it's exciting to see that. But I feel like I would want to carve out a little bit more of a space, kind of like what our friend the Mental Mouse does.
Oh yeah.
And Philander, but they I mean, they each have their own little thing, right? So Philander's fantastic at the history of the park. I mean, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And so is, and, you know, you got to give Mental Mouse his props as well. He loves the history of the park, and also has a nice, like, did you know, which is a fantastic format, because I think I said on our last podcast that it was, that kind of stuff need to be a little bit more out in the open, right? But I feel like, honestly, I would spend a lot more time talking about the reasons why the park is amazing.
All right, John, we're going. John, make it rain in the house.
Make it rain. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I feel like I would spend a lot more on the mental sides of it. Like, why do you connect with the park? Why do you feel about the park? Why do we, you know, like, take an attraction, or take a land, or take an item, or take something? And I know, I find that much more fascinating for me, would be that, man. And you guys, if you guys listen to the show, I mean, you'll hear me. That's kind of the angle I usually take, is because that's what interests me. So I feel like I would just do that. I mean, at the core of it, that's where I would lean to. Obviously, we do what we do here, and I would not want to shy away or change what we do here. But I feel like that's what I would do more.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be great, and we would definitely have a much more video presence. I imagine that would be more like a video content, and that would be really cool program for sure to do that.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I like it taking like a different path than everyone else. Which I think we do that in our audio podcast anyways.
Yeah, I remember somebody described like ranked, or how do I put it? There were three podcasts in their orbit, like, they would listen to, and they kind of described each one in a different way. They said one of them was definitely the, you know, very G-rated, everything's fantastic kind of, you know, show that if you wanted to just be like, hey, Disney's the best thing ever, and this is why kind of thing, and Sunshine and Daisies. It was that show. Then there was another one that was more like a little bit PG and spread out a little bit more, but still very much a kind of like a teenager kind of like surface level kind of show. And then they described our show as a thinking person show, and I went, okay, clarify.
Yeah.
No, clarify, please. And they said, well, it's because you go into the thought processes of why, and you go into why they did this, and why do you do this, and why do you think about this, and how you think about that. So if you want to process the park at a deeper level, we constantly go into that. And I mean, you could go back literally to our audio podcast 249, and you'll hear it like right off the rip. So yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, everybody out here that does this kind of stuff. Let me change that a bit. The majority of the people, I think there's some people in the space that I'm not big fans of, because I don't feel that they're really there for the park. They're there for the other side of it. But I think the majority of people that we run into and deal with and talk to on the regular are right with us, and they're doing it because they love it. Whatever angle they take of it, it's because that's what interests them. They aren't searching for, I need more viewers, or I need more listeners, or I need whatever. It's not that. It's about, hey, I'm going to do my content and talk about what I want to talk about, and people will come, and who's interested in that will come, and maybe it'll grow, maybe it won't. But this show for us right here, perfect example. We're doing this episode 55. It's growing at a snail's pace, but we don't care. It's not about that. No. It's about having a conversation, about having the people who do jump in the chat and hang out with us, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's see who's in there.
Yeah. And part of me feels like if we got too big, part of me feels like we may lose that. And I'm kind of like, I get jittery at that, to be honest. I'm like, no, man, I want to be able to answer it, read every comment, answer everybody, and make sure everybody's in on this thing. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, you came to mind when I was talking about that. Yeah, you would be one of those people would be there, Jay. I mean, yeah,
absolutely. He would be. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the dinner menu for Gordon Ramsay at the Carnby. All right, let's get going to
that. What does that mean? Yep, got it. Yep, you got it.
What's that?
That comment was at the end of that.
Yep, 8 got it. Yep, I got it. That's something he's talking about with John. I don't know what that is. Hey, I posted the code and everything again on your channel. So yeah, I got it. I'm not sure what that's about.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're we're addressing what we need to address. That's all.
Oh yeah. I'll keep it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Cool. Oh, let me get rid of his thing real quick. All right. So again, this is going to be a kind of a pricey place, but let's go over the prices of the dinner menu first. Have you seen pictures of how this looks inside and everything, Udi?
A little bit. I've honestly, I was going to do that today after the conversation we had with Conductor and George, because I was like, oh, cool. Listening to their experience, I was like, dude, that's awesome. Me being a Gordon Ramsay fan, not nearly at the same level as our friend Conductor, but still up there. It was very nice to see and hear the experience that they had. So I was like, oh man, I want to check it out. I had a millisecond worth of time today to kind of gloss over some of the stuff, and I saw some posting of the food offerings, and I saw a little bit of the interior, the decor, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But like I said, I wanted, I was going to actually try to get in there and try to really see a lot more, because that's when I don't care that it's spoiled. At this point, I don't know if I'll ever be going in there. It's going to be a year or two until a reservation opens, by the sounds of it. But yeah, from what I've seen, it looks really cool, and I'm super glad it's there. I think it's very awesome it's there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. And that's It's something that I didn't think I was going to be really into because here we have another bar slash restaurant or restaurant
Yep.
slash bar in downtown Disney.
Yep.
How is this going to fit in? But these guys seem to be carving their own. You know, and I always forget about this, but I always think that downtown Disney is just for like the guests that go into the park. But I always forget that there's a convention center right across the street.
There.
And it's like I'm like, oh yeah, there's people coming out of town that just want to that aren't going to the park and they want something to do after the meetings or whatever. And so we have a comment. Make sure we get this. Prices aren't too bad. I know he's known for that beef Wellington, but that's a bit much. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Okay, so appetize.
The beef
Parker roll.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Can you read it okay, Rudy?
No, but go for it. I can barely see, but it's fine.
Okay. Appetizers, they got the Parker rolls, GFC chicken wings, Carnaby nachos, pea guacamole, and salt and pepper squid. Okay. So the Parker rolls looked really, really good. They have that in the video. So you got to watch either Conductor's or George's video. The nachos, I didn't see those, but I would probably be leaning towards the rolls or the nachos. The salads, a Carnaby heirloom tomato salad, a Caesar salad, or a Waldorf salad. And you can add on any kind of protein, chicken, salmon, shrimp, or skirt steak. Wow. Okay. So if you want a Caesar salad with steak, that's going to be $35. That's quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's a comment. The burger is probably really good. Yeah, I would imagine that is. I've never had a Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
Oh, Garrett Bear in the house. What's up, buddy? Okay. So a prime rib cart is $68 for a 12-ounce cut, served with horseradish. And then you get grilled steaks that are served with steak butter, roasted tomatoes, and choice of a topping. 8-ounce filet, an 8-ounce skirt steak, a 14-ounce New York strip, and a 7-ounce Norwegian salmon. Okay. And then their mains. Here's the beef Wellington for $73. Have you ever had a beef Wellington?
Nope.
I have never. Anyone in the chat, have you had a beef Wellington? I've never had it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, sorry. I, who have watched plenty of Hell's Kitchen, kind of understand why it's $73.
Oh, well, can you enlighten me?
Because in order for it to be really good or done really well, it takes time, and you need to know what you're doing. And if you don't, it's garbage. Like, you'll get it too raw, the dough will be off, the meat won't be at temperature. So it's a bit of it takes a bit of a skill set apparently to make a good one. So, and one of the other thing for I think most people, that's like his signature dish. Even though I don't think you would call it that. I don't think you'd call that. I mean, I've never heard Gordon Ramsay say it's my signature dish, but it's one of his staples.
Yeah, John, I bet that burger is awesome. That's okay. So I'm kind of sold on the beef Wellington. I'm gonna try it, but okay. Next is bangers and mash. Of course, I'd be into that as well. I love that.
Yeah, I would.
Brazzino, never had that. Crushed potatoes, artichokes, capers, red wine, and shallot sauce. I don't even know what that is.
No.
No? Okay. The Carnaby Wagyu burger. That would be on my list. Chickpea tikka masala. No, that's not for me. Cottage pie. This sounds right up my alley as well. Short. Yeah, I think you'd be down with that. Gordon Ramsay fish and chips. Not my thing.
Not my thing, but I seen a couple videos or one of it, and it looked really good. I mean, I'm not a fish guy, but I was like, because they weren't. It was like 2 pieces, and it was like they were big, and looked like they were cooked like absolutely perfectly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Chicken Milanese. See, I don't know all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So anything jumping out to you right off of the rip, buddy?
Yeah, the burger sounds interesting. What is it, cottage pie? That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
The nachos, I think I saw a video of, and they looked. Honestly, no. I mean, the initial like sound of it was like maybe, and then I actually saw a couple of videos. I'm like, nah, not my thing.
Oh, really?
Bangers and mash, yeah, definitely. I'd be down for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, the cream spinach, the charred broccolini, mashed potatoes, smoked gouda mac and cheese, and herb fries, and I don't know what that is. Dijonese. Okay. So right now, I would probably say either the mac and cheese or the broccolini or the potatoes would be something I'd be ordering for the table.
All that. Maybe not the broccolini, but the other 2 for sure.
Dude, do you remember those yams we got at Ruth Chris?
Oh.
Oh my.
Yes. Oh my.
I have no. Yeah, I don't even know what I thought about that.
On them, I was like pulling them from the other side. No, everybody done. You remember that? I was like, I don't want to eat all of them. But there's you guys are gonna smash that? Okay, slide that over. And then I'm like, well, Mark, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna. I was like, and then I looked at you had some over on your side, and I kind of eyeballed it, and I was like, you're gonna have that, right? And you're like, yeah, I remember that. And you're kind of like, I want the. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, it was your birthday, so I wasn't about to try to be like, I'll take those from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We gotta go back there sometime.
Yeah, that was, and actually that was a very fun night.
Yeah, we gotta go back to sometime. So there's a lot of things on this menu that see, if we live closer, we'd do an LTP dinner over here and just talk about this.
Yep,
that would be a blast.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Well, you know what? By the time, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but I would want it to be with like people. You know, I mean, as much as I like hanging out with you and everything, I would want it to be more. You know what I mean? I want like.
You mean like a film or something?
Yeah, more of our people. Yeah, not even just to hang out. Just more of our people. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think by the time Arthur and Sons gets open, I will be brave enough to maybe add some more video content to our show, and we can do like a thing there. Maybe.
I'll be drinking, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what the comments are. Never had a beef while I see them make it on Top Chef. A lot of time, care technique goes into that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then George mentioned how the reservations is booked up. It's out pretty far. Yeah, and that's great. I think that's wonderful. So yeah, again, I'm looking at this. I would be, getting the Parker rolls. I would get a Caesar salad. I wouldn't add steak because I think that's a ripoff. I might try the prime rib. I might try one of the steaks. I would definitely try the beef Wellington, bangers and mash for sure. I've had Gordon Ramsay's. I've been to his restaurant in Vegas, and we got the burgers there, and they were really good. So I think we may have done that before. Cottage pie, yes, I would try that. And then definitely we're getting an order of potatoes, mac and cheese, and or broccolini. All right. Now, let's see what the dessert menus are. I'm not a big dessert guy. We've got sticky toffee pudding, Oreo cheesecake. What?
The sticky toffee pudding. I saw a video of it. I'm like, oh my Lord, please, can I have that right now? Oh,
you've seen it? I haven't seen that. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess you're getting that.
I will.
Oh, Oreo cheese. I love cheesecake. Chocolate tart. Okay. Ice cream sundae. Might be down for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd get the toffee pudding? Okay.
Yep. 100%.
Okay. I guess I would probably get. Oh, wait a minute. The salted caramel chocolate sauce. Oh, that's right up your alley too.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
I
think
have
you're
a
gonna go wrong with anything.
Yeah, can I have can I have a side of the, salted caramel sauce, please?
Yes. Can I have the creme brulee, please?
Yeah, exactly.
Coffee and tea, that's standard. I wonder what coffee they're serving there. I'd be curious to know
I
that.
know, right? That'd be interesting.
Yes. Dessert wine, that's 100% not my thing. But cognac and scotch, any of that stuff calling your name, Woody?
Scotch is always interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
depends on the scotch. But yeah.
Let's see. When you come down here, we can take a drive down here for the day.
I'm gonna be there end of August, so we shall see. You know how it is when I go down there.
Oh, you talking about going to the park that day?
Well, it's a drive. It's a 6-hour drive to get there, but it's doable.
Oh, that's not a day trip, though.
Could be.
I'll just get the ice cream sundae. John, is that do you mean for dessert or for your main dish?
Dude, if it's for your main dish, I mean, go for it, brother. I mean, 100%.
100%, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What on this item? What on this menu looks good to you guys out in the chat? See, I love this kind of stuff. How we're just talking about this. Okay, now let's take a look at their drinks, because the drinks are on a different menu.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The cocktails. Negroni, Velvet. Okay, Cherry Baby, Kettle One Citron. Oh man, I don't even know half of this stuff.
Wait, go ahead and read that.
Which one?
Kettle One Citron.
Oh, so the Cherry Baby is Kettle One Citron, Saint Germain Edelflower, Cherry Blossom Air, and Dragon Fruit Powder Dust.
Interesting.
A Passion Fruit Royal, Tito's Handmade Vodka, Passion Fruit Vanilla Prosecco, Passion Fruit Bubble. Okay. Clarified Pineapple and Jalapeno Margarita, Coconut Cream Washed Cadigo 1530 Blanco, Pineapple and Jalapeno. Nope. Okay. You're not a vodka guy?
No, I mean, it's okay in very small amounts, but yeah, not really.
Okay. There's ginger, Garrison Brothers small batch bourbon, lemon, Earl Grey tea, bitters, and egg white. That's a tea and whiskey.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
And I might be under the Bacardi and Malibu rum blend, lychee puree, pineapple, and dragon fruit. I might be into that.
Yeah.
Might be into that.
That sounds like a you drink.
Okay. It is, yeah. Wine. It is me. I know.
Yeah.
The beers. Let's see what the beers are. Old Speckled Ham.
Local, or what are they doing?
For beers?
Yeah.
Well, they've got Bud Light, Coors Banquet, Heineken, non-alcoholic Heineken, Pacifico, Guinness. I actually do like Guinness. I actually like Guinness. Old Speckled Hen. I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Old Speckled Hen.
I feel like I've heard of that. Never had it though, but I feel like I've seen it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Master Gal, Jasmine. Okay. So there's quite a few. What I don't know, if anyone knows, is there an actual bar there? You can just go to the bar. Or is it all sit down restaurant?
I don't think there's a bar there.
I drove down for a day trip before. Leave early, drive back late. You can get a 10-hour day in at the park. Uh,
It's a long day, but it is doable. That's
sure.
what I said. I mean, dude, I'm up at 3:30 every morning. I could literally be 3:30, jump in the car at 4, get there by 10, be in the park, leave at 6, 8, be home by midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. Done.
Yeah, not for me. Good luck
Yeah,
with that.
man. They had that $59 deal, brother.
Oh, well, I think Jason was talking about you guys going to Gordon Ramsay.
No, I know, but my mind goes like, I want to go ride Soarin' over America. So
Oh shit, I do too.
yeah, now
Well,
that's where
I saw, huh?
that's where my mind. That's where my mind went to that. Like, this is cool and everything, but that that takes precedence over this all day long. To
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw one screenshot because it was on the Disney Park site, and of what's on there, but that's all I've seen of what they're flying over. So
Okay. Yeah. I've seen nothing. I literally watched a video where they're starting the intro. I was like, nope, click.
okay,
Yep.
let's see. You'd be an animal if you did that trip. Maybe when I was younger. Oh, well, I think we could do that now.
100%.
After all day at the park, you had to drive home. What kind of caffeine would you take?
Probably some kind of an iced coffee for the
Hmm.
start, and about halfway through, I'd pick up an energy drink, depending on what would be, maybe a Ghost or a Red Bull in that vein. Yep,
Okay,
that'd be it.
gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha.
Yep.
I thought they were in Northern California. Oh yes, John. Udi and I
We are.
are in. Yeah, we're in Sacramento, but he's talking about meeting a mutual friend in Arizona, where Jason is. So
Yeah.
sorry, Jason, if I didn't give that secret away where you are. An undisclosed location in Arizona. In fact, I don't even know. I have no idea what city you're even in. But
I do, but I'm not going to say it. So we'll keep that very.
so
He's
it's about a 6 hour drive from there.
5.5. Yeah.
So far, no one else has chimed in on what they would get at Gordon Ramsay. But how do you think this impacts downtown Disney? Like, does it bring it up a notch? Does it signify there's a different clientele they're going after, or what? What are your
No,
thoughts, Udi?
honestly, I don't, because of where it is. Okay, let me clarify. I mean, I think everybody kind of knows where it is, right? It's not on the main thoroughfare of downtown Disney. You have to look. Well, which way you come in, right? You're gonna have to look. If you're coming from the Esplanade, you're gonna have to go walk down a bit. You're gonna have to look to your left and go. I mean, you guys, it's there. It's above a roll of sandwich. So I don't know. I don't know if it really elevates the entirety of the area. I don't. It's not a high class dining establishment. It's not. It's kind of like the gastropub. So it's meant for, people who are going to be, they aren't going to make a night of it per se. Like if you went to a high end restaurant, like when we went to Ruth Chris, I mean, that's a higher end restaurant, but we made a night of it. You know what I mean? We had a party, we
Yeah,
had people, we had good food. And not saying that's not going to happen at the pub, but the location of it is where I kind of go like, maybe not. The size of it also, it's not super big. That's probably one of the main reasons why the reservations are so pushed out, because it's not a big space. When we walk by, we walked by when we were going in and out of the park multiple times, and every time I walked by, I was looking up, trying to remember. And I was telling you, I could see something on the wall. I'm like, that means they're probably in this stage and in this stage and in this stage, because I could see the drywall. I could see what level at what stage the drywall was at, and kind of go like, okay, they're here. So I mean, I'm glad it's there, though. I will say that. I'm glad it's there. I think it adds a little bit more to it. I think, the Gordon Ramsay name carries a lot because of who he is.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great addition to the whole entire area. I mean, I don't know why they put an Earl sandwich underneath it. I would have probably preferred if they did like the gastropub on the bottom and a full bar on top. I think that would have been far better. And then
Yes, absolutely.
really made it a location of Gordon Ramsay. But hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing more people go into it. And I'll make an effort, but like I said, it's not going to be a high priority. I mean, I think most people who know me know like the food is nice, but I don't make it a high priority. I made it more of a priority than I used to, but it isn't, one of my tops. It's a little bit lower. So, but yeah.
Well, Jason's going to challenge you here. I don't think the Carnaby will last that long, to be honest. I don't think it brings much to downtown Disney.
And I would, I would agree with that statement if it wasn't for the fact that Gordon Ramsay's name's attached to it.
Okay.
That alone is going to carry the clout. That alone is going to carry the clout. So if it was not a Gordon Ramsay at the Carnaby, then I would be like, probably, I would agree with you. But this is, I think you're kind of underestimating the level of that name. It carries a lot. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's not going to be like what happened to, what was that? That one shop that went in and went out with the coffee and the whatever it was. I forgot that one.
Sip and Sonder.
Sip and Sonder was like 3 months and it was done. It felt like 3 months, probably like 6 months. But
yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, how long was it? Like, was it 6 months?
If that.
Yeah. So in that way, I think when I thought about that, I was like, that's two things. One, it wasn't business, and I also think it was probably poorly run. So, yeah.
No, he wasn't. As far as I know, he wasn't there.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised. I thought he would be there because rumor had it that he'd been there coming near the end of the completion to kind of see a lot of it, and that he was seen walking around, coming in that back entrance. Because so sadly, I was thinking I would have bet a paycheck on it that he was going to be there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's another steak and barbecue place coming that will be better. If that steak place specializes in ribs, I think it will do great.
Well, okay, so to address the other part, yes, but I feel that's going to be a different vibe and different clientele. Arthur and Sons is it's just a different vibe, right? I think that you're going to have, you go to the Carnaby, it's going to be the gastropub kind of feel. That's not going to be Arthur and Sons.
Terrence in the house. Terrence, making your debut in the LTP Lounge. We've got 2 Raider fans now talking.
Oh man, can we?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, are you talking about Argentina and England?
No. I'm talking about the Raiders, man. I'm
the Raiders. Okay.
Very cautiously optimistic. I'm very happy. I may live in a world. I just want to say this real quick. I may be living in a world where my Dodgers, yes, Dodgers. I'll say it one more time. Los Angeles Dodgers go 3-peat, and where my Sharks hit the playoffs, and the Raiders at least have a good showing and have above 900 for I don't know how long it's been since we've been at that level. You mean
above 500?
Yeah, above 500.
Oh.
I may actually have a year of that.
You might.
And I will be ecstatic if I get that. Oh, and LeBron is no longer on the Lakers. Sweet God.
I know. And there's not. His name on the place, things like that, need to have it in the deal for them to be there on opening day and every once in a while. Otherwise, who cares if there's a name on it? Okay.
Well, again, I'm just going to argue the point. I think you're really underselling the Gordon Ramsay name. I really think you are. I do. The dude is a billionaire with all the products that he has. I kind of get where you're coming from, but I really feel like that name will carry a lot. Now, how long? That's true. And I feel like he, and everything I've ever seen doesn't strike me as a person would let one of his businesses fail. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, go back to what you're saying about Arthur and Sons and how it might be different than what we're getting with the
Well,
Carnaby.
yeah, because I mean, when you go to a steakhouse, it's a steakhouse. We all know the difference between a steakhouse and a gastropub. There's that it addresses a different need there, right? So that's what I'm saying. So if it was steakhouse versus steakhouse, then hey, the game is on and let the best man win. I get that.
Yeah.
This is not that. This is not this. So you can go to the gastropub one day and get that kind of food, and then you can go over to the steakhouse the next day, and they're going to get the rib joint right next to it. So you see what I'm saying? So all these little things apply to different people. If you want Italian, that's kind of what is cool about what they've kind of done with this Downtown Disney is, and they've always tried to do. You know, then if you don't want to do all that stuff, you got Black Tack you could go to. You know what I mean? If you
or
want,
Ballast Point.
Or go up to Ballast Point, where you don't want to pay a higher end, but you still want good food and good quality and a good vibe.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Obviously time will tell. I feel like it's going to be there for a hot minute, and until either people get tired of it or a contract or expires, and there you go.
Look at that Ramsey's name ups business by easily, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Gare Bear coming in with a I think Carnaby will do okay. Downtown Disney is nice, but it's still not a high-end destination. I think family-oriented places will always be the most popular. Downtown Disney won't renew the lease.
Well, you know, again, so I think that's the other part of it, though. It's not high-end. The Carnaby is higher-end, but not high-end.
Wait a minute. I think Carnaby will do okay. I agree. Downtown Disney is nice, yes, but it's still not a high-end destination. I think family-oriented places will always be the most popular. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. No,
I agree with that.
Yeah, but like I said, I think I have a feeling like, again, looking at, I don't have a full. This is just going off of my conversations with George and Conductor yesterday, and the stuff that I've seen. I haven't gotten a full deep dive into it. From what I've seen, it's a higher end place, but it's not a high end. Like, I'm going to get dressed up in a suit and wear my vest and, you know, put a tie on and go out to the Carnaby. I'm not going to be doing that.
I wish I had more football options. Yeah, shout out to the old defunct Monorail Cafe. That thing was a family diner, and that thing's gone. I wish that thing was around still. But wait a minute. We are blowing up the chats. I gotta catch up. Sorry, chat. Okay, and this, and you know what? First off, thank you for everyone joining this. We absolutely love this kind of stuff. At least I do. Okay,
I do too.
Whichever building has the second story floor with open air patio seating in the Esplanade is going to do well. Yes, I agree with that. Portos will have.
Portos is going to be there. We had this discussion a little bit on our internal conversations. Was it yesterday about Portos and how it fit or something?
Yeah.
And we were curious about how Portos was going to fit into that. And I made the comment that, where it is and where it sits, it's meant to draw that kind of people going in between, a little bit more open air. We've all seen the concept art for it and the general layout for it. So that's right up the alley of what he's talking about right there. Like, that's Portos.
Yeah, and see, this is what pisses me off is that the old Rainforest Cafe building, which is now Star Wars, whatever they're calling it, Star Wars. What do they call that place? Star Wars something?
I don't even know, dude, man. I go by it. We went into it. I still don't remember what it is.
There is an upstairs part there that is a lounge that they could totally build out to be like a Indiana Jones lounge or something like that.
They just need to make the whole thing an Indiana Jones. An Indiana Jones themed restaurant. They need that. Like, desperately. That would be so amazing.
I usually eat in the park because it's cheaper. Yes.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I agree.
And I think we've all found our little niche. Like, we're like, hey, this is over here and that's over here. I mean, like, when we had went to Plaza and I got the meatloaf, it was like $35 for the meatloaf, the dessert, the drink, like the whole everything. And I was like very happy with that. It was delicious.
Oh yeah, that was great. All right, Jason saying, I just mean if your name is on the building, you should have a vested interest to be there, no matter the name. I understand. Yep, I understand that.
No, I get that, and that's why I feel like he will be showing up there. And like I said, the rumor that we heard was that he was there, and that's why I was kind of surprised why he wasn't there for the opening. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Okay.
Nah, we'll get there, because I agree with that statement. I don't know if that's had its grand opening. I feel like this is the soft opening, but because I haven't hear about like a grand opening event. It was just like, hey, by the way, we're opening on Tuesday, and that to me is soft open, not grand opening. And you, Mark, you and I both know, and anybody who does retail that has been around when they've been expanding, you know the difference between a soft open and a grand opening. So this event there may still be a grand opening event.
Yeah.
And
okay, let's go on here for a second. 8 people. Hey guys, if I have a greenish Wednesday, I'm sorry I'm late. Ballast Point always. Oh, he says free-ish. Hold on.
Oh.
Free-ish Wednesday.
Well, glad you're here.
I have Ballast Point always. Oh yeah, Ballast Point for the win. I mean, that is such a great spot to go.
It's a good spot.
Yeah. I eat in the park from Terrence. I eat in the park with my kids and downtown Disney when we don't take them. Downtown Disney is not the spot for kids unless it's Splitsville. Yeah. And you know what? Splitsville has really good food.
Yep. They're not bad. I've been there one time and it was pretty good.
Yeah, they have a really nice upstairs lounge.
Yeah.
I don't think it's open air though.
It is not.
It is not.
I recall.
No, but Ballast Point and there's another one that's open air up there. Anyways.
Yeah, you're correct. I don't remember who, but yeah, Ballast Point is.
Okay, let's see. What is this? From John. Is this restaurant different than the one in Vegas? Does it have a smaller menu? Yes, it's a totally. So in Vegas, there's 2 Gordon Ramsays. There's Hell's Kitchen, and there's the hamburger spot. I forget what the hamburger spot is, but it's inside one of the casinos, and that's the one that I went to. It's a totally different vibe than what this is. Okay, so I'm okay. The corned bean. Let's see. Jason agreeing with Udi. You may be right about that not being grand opening there. I said you're right. No, I think you're right because it's just sort of like kind of crept off on like social media. Like, hey, we're opening on Monday or something. And it was so strange because when they did it, conductors and George said he was able to get reservations for later that evening. Mm-hmm. So I think you're right. I think it might be an official grand opening.
I haven't heard.
This could be.
Yeah.
And it would make sense. It would make sense to work, soft opening to get the kinks out and to do things to see how it goes.
And yeah.
There's a whole outdoor seating area. Where are you talking about, Terrence? Oh, you're talking about Splitsville. Yes, down at the bottom. I think you're talking about. Yeah, down at the bottom. There's a. Yeah, there is. Yeah, remember these giant TVs and.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
But upstairs, I don't think it's open air.
No, but I don't think so.
All right, another comment. Rainforest Cafe used to be the spot. We used to go with my niece and nephew. Missed that place. I missed that place too, but I actually am more upset. Oh, it's Star Wars Trading Post. That's what it is. That they're not using that for a restaurant. It seems criminal because they have it because it actually looks like an Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not a Indiana Jones or even like a Juggler's Cruise like Skipper Cantina or something like that. Mm-hmm. How awesome would that be?
Any of those would be fantastic, and I think a lot of people would go into it. I think a lot of people would. I think the problem with Rainforest Cafe was that there were so many of them, and it was kind of like a generic, low, how do I put it, low tier kind of amusement type of thing. So it was like trying to fit in, but doesn't really fit in. So a lot of people like, hey, if I want like theming and stuff like that, I'll go into the park that's right there. You know what I mean? And this wasn't like the Rainforest Cafe. While not bad, I think I've been in one. But it just seems kind of B tier. Everyone I've ever I've been, so it's kind of B tier. So, I get it why it's not there, but no, I agree. It's criminal that they don't have something like a Jacques Lindy's fan. Come on.
Second Pastor was so right. I can't even count them times we were at Rainforest Cafe or Rainforest with our kids. Or even ESPN Zone. Okay, I had never been into the ESPN Zone over there.
ESPN Zone was fun. I think I went in there twice. I think it was in there twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys think they could ever fit another ride in Adventureland? Not in the current configuration.
No.
But if they close down downtown Disney and push it out further, they could expand that a little bit. But you're talking about going under the Disneyland Railroad, and that's no, not in secure. It's a tall order.
Yeah, I would love it, but I don't see it happening. That's too big of a. I think that's too big of a lift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't think the ride is there for it either.
No. Here we go, Seth. We always try to eat with the Tortilla Joe's. Oh, I love Tortilla Joe's. Seth, why'd you have to go there? I'm so upset.
I went there these many times to Tortilla Joe's, and it was mid to me.
Well, you're a hard customer for that.
Well, I understand that, so it wasn't for me, but yeah.
Not conviction, but not trouble. Yeah. Okay.
Mid. What did I say? Mid.
Yes, mid. I always felt Rainforest Cafe was just a themed cheesecake factory. Yeah, I think you're right. Eric.
There you go.
I think you're right on that. Yeah.
B tier, man. I get it. B tier. No offense to them, but hey.
Yeah, Rainforest was for sure a prize and not amazing food, but if the kids are there, it's great. Yeah, it's a great place for kids because there's lots of things to look at, and yeah, I just wish that they would, like I said, theme that building to something else and get rid of the trading post. Yeah. Tortilla Joe's was mid but accessible. I agree.
Yeah. Like I said, I ate there one time and it was mid. I'm like, I get it. I was like, I got why people went there, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm a little bit more. I like the Mexican, in particular with my Mexican food.
Well, no, as you should be. You guys think they'll ever redo the castles and build a Disneyland rides for them underground and the roundabouts Disneyland and what? No.
No. As cool as that could be, no. Again, that dude, no. Oh man, that would be fun though.
Yeah.
But now you got me thinking.
The pipes at the utility doors. What is this? I'm not sure what you're talking about here.
The utility doors, remember underground? There's those big doors.
Yeah, but
that
walk through
our
cast.
you're talking about that one, the portcullis? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they rocked that I mean, they made that permanent and all that a long time ago. And I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot like that.
Any plans for an infrastructure video update on any of the parks?
You know, honestly, we could do that on one of these topics coming up. That's an interesting thing because I think the infrastructure we kind of covered a little bit yesterday with George. We're talking about, Eastern Gateway Project and all those things. I mean, honestly, That would be interesting. I wouldn't mind. You know what? That's a good idea. Mark and I will talk about that because I feel like we gotta maybe revisit what's going on with the Coco, that area back there, and try to revisit what's going on with the vendors and kind of get a better idea. But I will say this though, with D23 coming up, I mean, what do we have it a month out, a month and a half out?
No, a month to the day.
A month. I'm almost wanting to hold because I want to hear what they're going to say and what they're going to announce. I have a couple of thoughts, and we've talked about it, about what I feel they're going to talk about, and I feel like I've got a good reason to feel that way. Mark knows what I mean. I just want to. So short story long, really. Yes. Let me talk to Mark about it, but we may have to hold that until I kind of want to hold that till after D23, because then with what they announce, I feel we can really then take what they are saying and then go dig and then start digging out and try to flush out what we see versus what they said and where we're at with that.
Yeah.
So if that makes sense to you guys. I do want to do that though.
I think it will. I think that's a good idea, John. And and I'll tell you what, we'll either have Conductor on or we'll get Lewis on, because Lewis is really good at that kind of stuff too.
I want to have both of them if we can.
Oh,
that would be a good show because they will all come from different directions with that, which would be great. I think they'll be complementary. That would be, honestly, having both of them on the show at the same time would be super fun. So
yes.
Let's work on that. Great idea. Thank you.
Thank you, John. We got to catch up with his comments.
Yeah.
I don't think we have utilities in California. Could be wrong. Garabear, we have them in Tomorrowland.
Yes, Tomorrowland.
And that is one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're saying what I was going to say, so go for it.
That's one of the main reasons why it's taking so long to figure it out, because those utilidors carry electric and gas and all kinds of stuff. It's very much underground over there, and there are utilidors there. So that's why, not to mention this multi-ton weight that's down there from the Skyway.
And honestly, I keep on calling shenanigans on that. You can cut that at it'll take forever, but they can start cutting pieces off this.
Yeah, they could. Okay, cool, awesome. I didn't know that, Terrence.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So Seth, I got an email saying they're remodeling DVC Lounge. We went to starting. Oh, okay. Are they going to move the lounge somewhere else temporarily so you guys still have the free perks?
I know, right? Yeah, because I mean, come on.
And thank you, Seth, for that. That was awesome, anyways. For allowing us to go with you that day.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Moving the temp to the Star. Sorry, you already answered it. Sorry, Seth. Temp to the Starcade. Oh yeah. I know where that is. Back behind.
Over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. No, I have not, Eric. I have not been to D23. I want to go sometime.
Well, you tried, right? You tried to go.
I have tried. Yes.
Yeah.
Infrastructure as more like of an engineering side of things and maintenance and whatnot, because you're into construction and not many people talk about those types of things. Oh.
Yeah. Yes. No, I got you. Yes, and so that's why I'm saying. That's why I kind of want to do that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of want to just hold for a second, because I feel like if we dig into it, whatever they can announce at D23, they can just toss all of it out the window, which wouldn't be a bad thing, mind you. I wouldn't care, but it would be like, I kind of want to just pause because it's so close. And I'm really super curious about what's going to be announced. And I feel like that's going to be the really fun part then to go back and dig in, because we've had many a conversation about this, what they've been doing, what we've seen with our own two eyes, and also what we've seen through some of our friends and their kind of opinion, what they've taken pictures of them and whatnot. So, I want to do that because it will be fun. That's one that's going to be really fun because we can really dig in at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we will do that, John. So it's a great idea. From Eric, I just wonder. I just wonder if it's a good weekend to visit the park, since many people will be busy at the D23 stuff. Why not? Why not, Eric? I mean, it sounds like you've been there enough that you can manage your expectations and and
Yep.
manage the navigation. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just like what you were saying the other day, Udi. It doesn't matter if it's crowded, at least for us. I mean, we know how to get around, and we know what to do and what not to do. And we'll just, wait in the wings for when things slow down. Then when things slow down, we'll move and do something.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things is like, for everybody that's in the chat and you guys know and fans of the park, the crowds are an impediment if we kind of allow it to. You know what I mean? If we allow it to.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can avoid it, and some of the things you want to do is going to take you time. But most of us kind of know how to maneuver through the park and be like, okay, well, if that's not what we want to do right now because of a crowd, we can just slide on over and go do that because it's equally fun. So
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, but I do think it'd probably be pretty decent. I think during the day. I think at night it'll get kind of nutty, but that'll be fine.
I like nutty at night.
Yeah, nutty at night's fun. I got no problem with that.
I love that, man.
Yep.
We've got 10 viewers right now. Hey, if you haven't had a chance, please click and subscribe and like our channel. We want to get to 90 before June is up, before July is up.
And share it. Please.
And share it, yes. So Terrence has a great question. And Terrence, you know what? The next time you're up here on a Wednesday or something, let's all go grab dinner or something.
Yeah.
You, me, and Udi, and
yeah.
So let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, man. That's awesome.
What percent of Disney forward ideas announcements do you see we will see come to fruition within the next 10 years?
Oh, wait. Oh, come to fruition.
Well, we're gonna get the Eastern Gateway. That's all part of this.
That's part of it.
It's not the glamorous stuff you want, but it's the stuff we need.
I think I made the comment yesterday on Hollow Gelato on his show, on George's show, that this is the stuff that is important to do, but it doesn't get most people's attention. You know, a parking garage, whoop TV. Oh, we're gonna build a bridge over here. So most people kind of go like, bleh. They look at it. We're the ones going nerding out over it because we recognize the steps and where we're gonna be by the time this journey's over. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be like, oh man. So, I don't know how much. How can I put it? Disney, sadly, over on our park, has had a very much a track record of going really slow with their projects for many reasons I won't go into, but that's the truth. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a new drive and a new push to begin to really get that ball moving much more quickly. So optimistically, in 10 years, Eastern Gateway done, Avatar done, Coco done, obviously Avengers done, all that done in 10. Then with rumblings and beginnings of the further expansion out the other way. So that's how I feel in 10 years is a very realistic expectation. Mind you, that there's so many things that could foul all of that up.
Yeah.
So many things. So, yeah.
So what is your percentage? 25%?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like all that Eastern Gateway project, all the Avatar, Coco, and that is maybe 25% of the entirety of the project as we have kind of gotten to feel like it's going to be. So it's going to be a chunk of it, but not a huge chunk. So yeah. But like I said, I think definitely I want to say I'd go even with by end of year, depending on what they've done with the existing area in DCA, as far as it pertains to Avatar. We already know Mike and Sully's isn't closing till next year, right? I think they changed that date. They pushed it out a year.
I mean, Monsters Inc. Yeah.
Monsters Inc. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Well, Mike and Sully, same thing. Monsters.
Yeah,
Inc.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. That's gonna be very interesting. I already made the comment, and I stand by it, that everything doesn't stop because that attraction is still open. It doesn't. Does it slow down as far as like, or make it not as readily available to them to just demo? I already said yesterday on the other show that I think they're going to put up whatever bears are and they're going to flatten the place. So it slows that down for sure, but I don't know what's going on underneath. I don't know what utilities are working, the water they're running, the electrical they're running, the gases, any mains, anything that's running underneath, all that stuff. The beauty of that, though, is that, remember, that used to be a parking lot. So all that stuff that they built when they built that area, they're going to have it right there. They're going to know this pipe is here, this line is here, this thing is here, and that'll help speed that up. It's not like they're going through a project and trying to figure out, like, hey, I need the blueprints. Hey, I need the changes. You guys see the mountain of paperwork for one change in a plan, you guys would be like, oh my ever loving hands. Anyway, so they'll have that all readily available. Yeah.
All right, Terrence. Yeah, let's make it happen. You know, if it's a Wednesday night that you're free, we can make some. We could change things on our end and go on Tuesday and record or something. If you want to do that,
I'm down. Yeah, I'm
Terrence, down. We will do that for you. We will change the LTP Lounge schedule for you. We'll go on Thursday or a Tuesday of that week, and Wednesday night we'll go grab dinner somewhere. I think you mentioned Urban Roots or something before. That place is great. Really good barbecue and really good selection of beers.
We got a few places where you go.
Yeah. So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see some California weather questions or comments.
Right.
Yeah, you got it, Terrence. All right. All right. Well, it is beyond the hour, and that's fine with me. But we have to say an hour. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm serious, Terrence. Any time. Oh, yep. Love Urban Roots. It's done. You just tell us when we can go next week. We can go the week after. Udi's home by 4 at the latest.
Yeah, and current schedule. Yeah.
Okay.
Much earlier.
So yeah. Yep. Let's just set that up. I want to say thank you to everyone that who was in the chat. This is what makes this show. Huh?
Sorry, we got all the comments.
Yeah, I mean, we got this. John said it finally cooled down a little in Southern California, and then
that here.
Yeah, it's called that's why it's so slow. He's talking about the construction.
A little bit.
Week after, I'm camping all of next week. Okay, so right, cool. What is today? The 15th? The 29th? The 29th, right? Eric, you guys are awesome. How can we be awesome when you're awesome, Eric? You're the So thank you for the talk as always. Anytime, Eric.
Yeah.
I think you're in SoCal too, I think, right? But yeah, I mean, being in the chat, guys, it means a lot to us, and this is exactly why we do it. We want to talk to you one-to-one and interact and build this community. And that's one of the main reasons why we even have the LTP. And we're going to talk about all that good stuff on Sunday when we get to reminisce a little bit about the LTP.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah,
it's going to be awesome.
We have our 250th episode, and 250 and 250. It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Ben Ninja watching. Oh, Steve, you could have joined in any time. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. San Diego, huh? Yeah, my dad lives in Oceanside, so I'm quite familiar with you in San Diego. All right. Yeah. So again, thanks for everyone joining in the conversation. We love and appreciate all of you. It's what makes this show go. And so we're gonna go. You can watch us every Wednesday night. We're going to be here, except in 2 weeks, we're probably a Tuesday night because we're going to hook up with Terrence and get to know him a little bit,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. This is what we're
Yeah.
all about.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So if you like more of this, and you haven't didn't know, we do an audio podcast, Leaving Today podcast. It is available anywhere you can find streaming. All episodes are available now, 1 through 249. It used to not be that way, but they're all there now on Apple.
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, there was a parameter. I'll talk about this on the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I saw that the other day. I was like, hey, cool.
Yeah, every episode is available now to listen to. So we've got 10 years worth of content of bitching and complaining about stuff. Yeah,
Me, that's
probably close to 1,000 hours of content.
Goodness. All right.
I would imagine, right? I mean, 250. Yeah,
Sure.
very close to 1,000. Yeah, I don't know.
Sure.
But you can check us out there at Leaving Today Podcast, and you can click and subscribe to this channel. That would mean a lot to us and to the algorithm. And John, we will be working on an infrastructure topic. And shoot, Steve's a great person to have on that too, because Steve's got a lot of
a few people. Yeah.
a quorum. We get a quorum of people.
Quorum. Yeah, we're gonna have to form a quorum. I like that. Yeah.
A quorum. Yeah, but Exhibition Steve would be great on that as well. But definitely Conductor and Lewis, and we'll talk about this. Maybe even Robbie Von Roll. We have him on.
We need to have him just come and hang out with us one day. We need to get just him to hang out on both, on here and on our podcast. But
yes, we will. Everyone in the chat. When we get Robbie Von Roll on, it's always a party with him. He's so cool and so down to earth, and yeah. Oh, what's the one that's comment? Okay. Wow. Again, Udi, where can people find out more information about you?
You can find me on another show, the Mando Show. We're actually talking about we're doing the current state of Star Wars. We're trying to figure out the logistics side of it so we can record that. Usually when we record that, it comes out pretty quick. So hopefully next week or so. But in there we cover Star Wars, and then you can find me obviously here and on our podcast, Leaving Today Podcast, and then you can find me on my Instagram, which is HAXGOALIE, Hax Foley.
Awesome. Yeah, you can find me at Leaving Today Podcast on Instagram. Also, you can send me an email at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com, and you can on there. We have a tab for support. You can go and support our Patreon page. I'll leave it right here.
And make sure can I take a moment? Yeah, can I take a moment to shout out your other project, please? Can you shout it out, please?
What's that other project?
Your other project that it's a year or two ago now, year plus now.
Well, yes. Okay, it works. Okay, cool. So So funny you bring that up, Udi. So yeah, you can plug that. So I do music. I write music. I assume that's what you're talking about. Yeah, Edge of Gray Official. It's Edge of Gray Official. I have an album out on Spotify. It's actually that album is everywhere.
Yeah. Wait. All right. Keep on going. Keep on talking.
And it's on SoundCloud. Anywhere you can find music. Yeah, there's my CD right there. Udi's got a CD. A non-signed CD, I might add. So it's not that.
I know. I'm like, the jerk wouldn't give me an autograph. I was like, dude, sign. He's like, no. I'm like, really?
Yeah. So that album has 9 tracks on it. It's electronic, alternative rock, I guess, what you call it, dance music. But we're in the midst right now of recording a brand new album. We have 15 tracks, but we're probably gonna have 11 on there. And we will be in the studio in Reno next month to actually mix it down. But I can tell you right now, it is the new music is so good. It's so much better than what I'd ever done. And I'm not just saying that, but yeah, I will give you a copy of what we've done. Oh, nothing's really mixed yet, but I will give you something, Udi.
I know you're very particular about how your sound comes out. I get that, but I'm like, I just want tracks, man. I asked you for tracks, and I only brought up because now I'm going to put the pressure on you because I asked you for tracks like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's not laundry.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are my tracks? Anyway.
So this one ventures into a little bit more electronica than
Okay.
before. So we have our regular singer, Jamie's doing it, but we also hired a female vocalist from Mexico to sing in a couple of tracks in the background with a harmony.
Cool.
Yeah, it sounds so good. Like it blows you away. Yeah, Scare Bear. Edge of Gray. edgeofgray.com, Edge of Gray official on in fact I'll start tagging it on our own social media stuff.
Yeah.
So I should be promoting it more. Jason, sure, if you want to do a track together, we can do something. Yeah. And one last thing, Udi. Danny Elfman, I might be into that. I love Danny Elfman. I just don't like anyone else on the bill.
Well, we have to have a conversation because I'm literally buying my ticket today, and I'm leaning to not going Sunday because Danny Elfman and Tool are the only two on that day that I'd want to see. So I'm kind of like, oh. We can talk
How much
about
your
that
ticket?
later.
How much your tickets?
I have to look like for a day is like $2 something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the pond with that.
Yeah, ponder it.
So anyways, this is our Patreon here. If you want to do that, it helps support the software for the show, and also helps support the hosting costs for the LTP, the Leaving Today podcast. All right.
Yes.
So hey, we love you, adventures out there. Thank you, and we will see you in the parks.
See ya.